afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have Chloe Woodruff. First place for the Pro XCT race here at the WORScup. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm psyched by the way things turned out today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you feel really good about it?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Walk me through your race.
Well, so I've been racing WORScup, I think, for 6 years now. I love this race. I love coming out here. Every year there's a great venue. I married a Wisconsin boy, so it's kind of like my family too.
Right.
A lot of family come out, and so just coming, I really wanted to make it out here this year, and I knew I was fit coming into the weekend, and just tried to, I don't know, I won my second UCI race ever. I'm pumped. It went really well. It was a fun course, and my bike worked perfect, and so yeah.
Yeah. Did you have any tactics or strategies coming in today, or just?
You know, I knew there were a lot, strong girls out there. PETA was out here. Evelyn, Henderson, Larissa, they've all had great races this year, and honestly I thought, I knew the heat and humidity would be a factor, and I was a little surprised when I had a gap on that first lap, and instead of questioning it, I just kind of went with it. It was a really fun way to race, and kind of had to keep my focus through the race, and not mess up. So I kind of raced it like it was my race to lose, and it was pretty neat to go out there and race that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think of the course?
It's great. I think big improvement over last year. It's pretty dynamic. There's a lot of climbing, so it adds up over the course of the race. But at the same time, you've got all this single track, like off camber cornering to keep it interesting, and it's a chance to recover. So the intensity is really high.
Skills Park, you rocked it.
Oh, thank you.
How'd you feel going through that?
The little technical stuff out here is fun. This year I've been running Maxxis tires and Stan's No Tubes Valor wheels, and I can run pretty low pressure and on this like tight, twisty single track, especially with the bigger wheels. It's like great cornering traction, and so I just have fun with it.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, national champ.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Did you feel pretty stoked when you had that?
Yeah, it was a pretty special weekend. I think more than anything, I think it's affirmation for my sponsors and friends and family. Like, it's so neat to see everyone excited about it, and the neat thing, it's mountain biking, it's not, had kind of a normal week.
Yeah.
It's just another bike race at the end of the day, and, I've been at it for long enough that, it's pretty neat to actually win a race.
Yeah.
That was my first UCI win last weekend after racing, my first UCI elite win. And so it was the first one after, 10 years of trying.
Yeah. And way to win a nice one.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
We can't wait to see you again.
Yeah, thank you, WORS, for having a great series. It's always fun to be out in Wisconsin.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have Rebecca Henderson. Second place today at the WORScup Pro XCT race. Congratulations.
Thank you. It was a pretty up and down day out there, but overall like a super awesome race, and happy to be here.
Yeah. So you said we were talking before, and you said you didn't have the best start, and then you tried to catch Chloe. So walk me through, your race strategy and how it went for you today.
How my race went and my race strategy are probably two different things. Normally I like to get a good start, but today, I was right at the back of the field, up the first climb. I just lacked any energy and punch to go at the start, and got quite held up on the first lap on the descent, and tried to just stay as patient as I could, and use the remaining 4 laps to make my way as close to the front as possible, and I was able to ride up to second, so I can't complain about that.
Right. So what did you think of the course?
The course here is super cool. Like, obviously plenty of climbing to sort you out, and then, some nice, fun, and relatively technical descents there. There's nothing crazy, but to ride them fast and have your flow is super important, and as you get more tired during the race, it becomes more difficult, but very impressed with the course here.
Did you keep it upright all
yes,
today?
Yes, I did.
Those are always good days, keeping it upright, being safe. Well, where are you off to next after this race?
So next weekend is the Mont Saint Anne World Cup in Canada, and then the following weekend is Wyndham. Then we have a little bit of time off then the World Cup finals in Italy, and then straight into Worlds. So, yeah, last part of the season.
Yeah, it's coming up quick.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, congratulations on second place today. That's awesome. And we're glad to see you out here in Wisconsin. It's really cool to experience. I mean, we do have our local pros, but it's so cool to see other people come out. So thank you for coming out, and congratulations. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have Evelyn Dong, third place today at the Pro XCT race. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How'd it go for you?
It was a good race. Yeah, it's been a tough year, so I was pretty pumped to just come out here and feel like I could ride with, well, not quite Chloe, but yeah, just go out hard and see how fast I can push myself.
Did you have a tactic coming into this race, or a strategy?
No expectations really. I just knew that, well, it's pretty tight and twisty in the woods, and I figured that's, you gotta kind of finesse that, not waste a ton of energy. So
right.
Yeah, it's more of just being smooth through there as opposed to trying to sprint and get speed.
Yeah.
So
you don't want to hit those trees. I
yeah,
swear they move.
You don't want to hit trees.
No. So what did you think of the course? Did you like that it was kind of twisty and hilly? It's pretty hilly out there.
Yeah, I really liked the course. I thought it was fun. It was a good mix of a lot of things.
Did you keep it upright today?
Yeah, I had a couple bike issues, but
a couple bike issues? What do you mean by that?
Well, I punctured a tire, but it managed to seal up, and yeah, so a couple malfunctions,
not too
but
bad.
Nothing that held me up or anything really.
Yeah, we still managed a third place, so that was pretty good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And glad to see you out here in Wisconsin. It's cool for me especially to meet all the pros and talk to them. So thank you for this opportunity.
Yeah, thanks for interviewing me.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have Peter Mullins, 5th place today at the WORScup Pro XCT. How'd it go for you?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I've been here for a couple of days, so we went and pre-rode the course a couple of times and nailed the technical sections, and I knew today it was going to be quite hot, so I would have to go out a bit slower, and was last up that first climb, and then just ticked the girls up as the day went on.
So I was fortunate enough to ride with you on Thursday, which was a lot of fun, and we jumped into the Trek Skills Park pretty quickly. How was that for you? Is it anything compared to World Cup racing?
Yeah, I think World Cup racing has become very spectator orientated the last couple of years. So the technical sections are getting harder and harder. So yeah, I think the skills park here is quite tame compared to what we do. And back in Australia we have a lot of rocks, so it's pretty common for us.
And you are from Australia, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Tell us about your road background.
Yeah, so in Australia, most of the mountain bikers dabble in a bit of road, and I was actually a road rider before I became a mountain biker, and this year won the Australian Road Championships back in January, but just pursuing that mountain bike passion dream, really.
Just a little more. Well, congratulations on that. So it was pretty hot today. How did you overcome the heat, I guess?
Yeah, I think it's just about sort of being prepared for it. A lot of hydration before the race. I had a feeder up top and down bottom today, and a lot of tipper bottles to try and keep the core temperature down. And yeah, I think the thing about the heat for me is it really gets my heart rate up. So I sort of need to kind of ride the race a little bit differently and start out a bit slower and just tempo from there.
So that was your strategy today, just start out a little slow and then tempo?
Yeah, I probably started out a little too slow, but yeah, I still felt good towards the end of the race, and it's quite a long lap here, so I knew the race would be a longish race in terms of our UCI regulations,
right.
So yeah, it was a good day.
Did you like the longer race, or are you more of a shorter race kind of person?
Yeah, I think I like short laps. I think they're more spectator sort of friendly, and especially in the feed, you get feeds more often.
Yeah.
But it's a really good course here, and they've taken in all the good trails that they have on Cascade Mountain.
Yeah, the volunteers have been out here for a long time and have been doing a lot of work. So, I've been saying my thank yous, and it's really cool. We have the loft and shove flyover in the background, but congratulations today, PETA. 5th place overall. It's pretty good.
Thank you.